From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. David Ace now at 9 straight games with a home run, which is a new major league record. Been incredible to follow, and we'll see if he can make it to double digits in this one, partner.
Yeah, this is like a video game. I mean, just unconscious at the plate right now, and you wonder if he's going to get a pitch to hit. Who wants their name to go in the record books with this guy? But, you know, when you're doing something this special, I don't think it's a bad thing if this guy hits one off of you.
A video game? Wait, what? Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, David Ace. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. He sends it out of here. Home run number 50 on the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So the batting order turns over. George Murillo, the next to hit.
Murillo.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now the catcher comes up to him, Caleb Lomavita. The Tigers have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-3. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ray Ramirez digs in now. That to right. Jenkins sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So digging in, Blaze Jordan worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. One away here in the fifth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jimmy Delgado. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. David Ace. Parker back to work. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ramirez will hit next. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one misses. And that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Jung-Woo Tan getting loose out there. Estrada getting loose as well. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second.
That's the ball. 2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Mitchell Parker is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the bump, Jung-Woo Tan. He last pitched 2 days ago. And next to hit for Detroit, Blaze Jordan. A walk, and he's also singled. This one in the dirt. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The center fielder, number 13, Jimmy Delgado.
So a man at first. David Ace getting ready to hit. Just a single short of the cycle. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carried. Forget it. Another homer. His 51st home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-6. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. On the ground. And that chance handled. And he's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Orlando.
And up next for Detroit, David Ace. He's one of the best players in the game.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And he's gone yard again. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 10-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The bat spin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Alex Freeland, the next Twin up to hit.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox? Got him, and that's the ball game. Ace really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 3 homers in this one, just amazing.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
David Ace went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, and next up for the Tigers, David Ace. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Anthony flashes the leather on the run and catch. Runner at second, nobody out.
Second baseman, David Ace.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The pitch. Clips the corner. That's strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the first baseman, Blaze Jordan. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
One strike.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Butler, the next to hit, takes ball one. Ace leads off first with two down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 on with 2 away. Dakota Jordan up now for the Tigers. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Swings through the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 on, 2 outs. Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The next offering misses. And now it's 3-2. Anthony Volpe waiting to hit for Detroit. Swing and a miss struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. Roman Anthony now at the plate.
Roman Anthony.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Ace fires over to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Second baseman, David Ace.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Catlin headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Francisco Burgos out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
Tanner Hunter into the game.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Runner at third, nobody out. Ramirez digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And next to hit for Detroit, Blaze Jordan.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. A little out front there as he swings through it. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jeremiah Estrada preparing to come on if needed. Marcus also getting ready. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. ace. Takes his lead at third with one away. That misses the zone. 2-2. And he grounds one back up the middle to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Second baseman.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ace will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Ray Ramirez up now for the Tigers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Outside, and it's 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him. And that is a big first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Blaze Jordan calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. And next is the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 3.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Damian Wang gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Casey Marcus.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Jordan now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Marcus He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cletus Barron getting ready to go. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 straight.
Headed towards the corner. Jenkins makes the grab on the run. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. Tigers 6 and the Twins 2. Was a big contributor for them in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
But Boog can't say enough.